Live, you're watching KOIN 6 News at 5. Watching out for you.
Now at 5, staying isolated until 2022. Why a new report out of Harvard suggests we could be dealing with social distancing measures for another 2 years.
Plus, unpaid leave and suspended pay raises. The details on sacrifices workers in one local city are being asked to make during this time of COVID-19.
And a call to action this morning. Doctors need help finding a plasma donor for an Oregon man who served our country in more ways than one. Elise Haas will have those details in about 5 minutes. Thanks for being with us here on KOIN 6 News this morning. I'm Jenny Hansen.
And I'm Emily Burris in for Ken Body this week. We want to get a first look at your morning weather and traffic together as we start off with meteorologist Kelly Bayard with a look at Portland's most accurate forecast. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning. So we are seeing a cloudy start this morning. Bit of a change here from our mornings this week so far with the beautiful sunrise. We'll keep it a bit overcast the rest of the morning, even an occasional drizzle possible, mainly out towards the coast, but around Portland too. So again, that's the change. A little bit of wet weather here in the region. It will be quick to move out, and by the afternoon, we're back in the sunshine. Also, as we finish out this work week, couple of days here, Thursday and Friday, where we'll likely hit the 70s once again. Even yesterday, we managed to bump towards the low 70s here for our highs in Portland. So our satellite and radar showing some showers out towards northeastern Oregon, fairly dry in Portland, but there could be a light sprinkle around your neighborhood this morning if you're in the valley. So we'll be tracking that, but again, it will move out here quickly, and we'll be back in the sunshine. So 50 degrees and cloudy for now. Temperatures staying right around 50 as we head towards our morning and bumping up towards the low 50s. Moving forward, I'll have your full forecast in a few moments. Carly.
And the commute looks good right now at 5:01, so we're going to take a look across the metro area here. No traffic alerts to worry about. I-5 looks great coming in from Vancouver. That's at going. I-84 all clear around the Hollywood district. Here's 26, and the drive-in from Hillsborough is only 10 minutes. This is a look past Murray there for that inbound commute. And I-5 at Capitol doing just fine northbound from Wilsonville to downtown.
All right, thanks, Carly. Researchers now say social distancing measures may be needed until at least 2022. Medical experts at Harvard School of Public Health say COVID-19 still poses a serious threat, and measures like stay-at-home orders and school closures may be needed intermittently over the next 2 years. The researchers say there's one key factor that could change that.
If we could get a vaccine, that would be a total game changer. That's a long way off. That's probably almost certainly a year off.
Federal social distancing guidelines are scheduled to expire on May 1st, but Dr. Anthony Fauci, the top infectious disease expert in the nation, calls reopening the country then overly optimistic.
Well, this comes as debate heats up over when to reopen the U.S. economy. More than 2,000 Americans died yesterday, pushing the total past 24,000. But despite the grim numbers, parts of the country are trying to figure out how to reopen. California's Gavin Newsom gave some examples of what that might look like. For restaurants, waiters would wear face masks and capacity would be cut in half. In Oregon, Governor Kate Brown detailed what she thinks is needed before the state thinks about reopening.
Slow the growth, more PPE, testing capacity, contact tracing, and a quarantine and isolation program.
President Trump now says he will work with states to reopen. In parts of Europe, some businesses have been allowed to reopen, provided they can maintain social distancing.
Well, unemployment continues to be a struggle across the nation and here across the Northwest. 10% of the workforce in Clark County has filed unemployment claims. But the offices that would normally handle some of those claims that need to be filed in person are closed because of the pandemic. The newly passed federal benefits from the stimulus package are also creating some computer challenges, slowing the flow of some benefits.
Our system wasn't set up to actually process those yet, but we're pretty close to ironing that out.
Well, those approved for the federal benefits will get up to $600 a week in addition to the state unemployment money. State economists report the biggest job losses in Clark County are in restaurants and hotels.
The city of Portland is asking city employees to make major sacrifices as the city loses millions of dollars due to the coronavirus shutdown. Yesterday, all city employees, excluding the police bureau, received an email saying nearly 1,700 non-union employees will be forced to take 10 days of unpaid leave. They were also told raises will be suspended for the time being and that Mayor Ted Wheeler will give up his salary for the rest of the year. The city says these measures will help make up for a massive budget shortfall to the tune of $100 million.
This was thoughtfully planned. This is a really careful, deliberate action today. We all need to do what we can to continue to provide city services and help Portland recover.
The measures are expected to save $19 million. The city says they are in discussion with labor officials about a similar strategy for union represented employees. Meantime, to help supplement the revenue shortfall, the Portland City Council is expected to vote today on taking out a $100 million line of credit. And normally, when everything is open, the city would be making money from hotel taxes and business license fees. That line of credit could be used to help keep services running until the city gets $100 million in federal disaster relief.
An Oregon veteran is on life support this morning, battling COVID-19 at a hospital in the Portland area. And now, doctors treating him are asking for your help. Elise Haas is live this morning to explain what could help save him. Elise?
Emily, this is a really difficult and rare situation, but there has to be somebody out there who can help. Right now, this Douglas County man's doctor is looking for a perfect plasma donation to help treat him. If you take a look at this photo, this is Jose Jimenez. He is a dad, he is a veteran, and he is also a nurse. And he tested positive for COVID-19 last month, and his wife, who is also a nurse, took him to a Springfield hospital. But on Monday, he got worse and had to move to a hospital here in Portland to be put on advanced life support. We talked to his wife, and she tells us that there is hope he will get better.
There's some research supporting that the convalescent plasma can be helpful for these patients. He is a rare blood type, which is AB positive. We're also looking for people who have tested positive for COVID-19 and have recovered, have been symptom and fever-free for at least 14 days.
According to the American Red Cross, convalescent plasma has specific antibodies to COVID-19, making it a potentially life-saving treatment for those with serious COVID-19 infections, and they are looking for donors. So if you fit the criteria, again, having recovered from COVID-19, being symptom-free for at least 14 days, and can give plasma, then this is a really amazing thing. In Jose's case, he has a very rare blood type that is AB positive, and that's the help that he needs right now. But there are still more people out there who are in a similar situation. So if you want to donate your plasma, go to KOIN.com. We have a link for you there to find out how you can help. Reporting live in Portland, Elise Haas, KOIN 6 News.
All right, thank you, Elise. Well, 6 people have died and 5 others tested positive for coronavirus at a Newburgh senior living community. The Astor House, owned by Holiday Retirement, is an independent living facility and home to more than 100 residents. In a joint statement from Yamhill County Public Health and Holiday Retirement, we're told the 5 additional residents with COVID-19 are in self-isolation and quarantined in their apartments. The Astor House community continues to operate with protocols in place and guidance from the county and the CDC. Well, stay with KOIN 6 as we follow every angle of the coronavirus pandemic. We do have a lot of resources on KOIN.com, including a section dedicated to facts on the coronavirus.
It is 5:09 now. We want to get right over to Kelly Barron with another check of Portland's most accurate forecast. Kelly?
Yeah, it was a beautiful day yesterday. Today we'll see a little bit of change as we start our morning. But first, yesterday we did manage to hit the 70s again for the 4th time this year. Normal highs still in the low 60s, so we've been running warmer than normal and feeling more like June here than the month of April. So yesterday, also some beautiful views out towards Mount Adams. Darlisa Black, a local photographer in that area of Washington, always snapping the best photos. So thanks for sharing this look here. You can see some cap clouds up and over the summit. So as we start, we're actually cloudy here in the valley. A little bit warm, too, due to that cloud cover trapping some heat. There may be a sprinkle in your neighborhood, but many spots here are fairly dry. We do see some showers out towards the coast and also out towards northeastern Oregon and near Pendleton at this point in time. So going forward today, back in the 60s, a little cooler but still pleasant. We do expect decreasing clouds and dry weather moving forward, aside from maybe a sprinkle throughout the morning hours. So today still looking very pleasant. I'll have your full forecast and a peek at the rest of our week, possibly more 70s on the way. That's in a few moments.
All right, thanks, Kelly. It is 10 minutes after 5. You know, it's been a year since a devastating fire ripped through the iconic Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. Still ahead, we take a look at the efforts to restore the piece of French history 1 year later.
Plus, living with chronic diseases during the coronavirus pandemic, we take a look at one way doctors are making sure those patients still get the care they need during this time of social distancing.